guys, well, welcome back. I didn't film a whole lot of this. I thought I might even do a little time lapse, but I'm pretty sure you guys know how this looks when you scrape floors out and take a bunch of screws out. But I'll show you where we're at right now. Spin you around. Right now I've got some temporary mounts for some speakers. Music is key when you're doing this kind of work. So this is the front overhead area. That'll be a little bit of a storage bin as well as an extension of the electrical, and then we'll have a panel that goes in front of that. But right now we got some 6x9s mounted up there. Small little bar, just temporary so they don't fall on my head in case I go down a bumpy road or anything like that. And then today we're gonna get a stereo put in, and we'll talk about that probably in a different video if you guys are interested in what we're doing, or what I'm doing. So as you can see, all the flooring is gone. Let me back up here so you can kind of get a full view. So all that sort of industrial vinyl is gone. You can see these tracks that are built in. These are designed to hold and mount the chairs that were this as part of the transit van. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep the side rails on here just so I can mount and secure cabinetry, things like that. I think it'll come in handy. Right now I'm pulling out all the old paneling off the very bottom. In order to get the side walls out, I do believe I'm going to have to pull these windows. So I'm going to wait for a little bit nicer day this week, and we're going to pull these windows, get this paneling out, and then what I'm doing at the moment is just trying to even out some of this spray foam. So if you'll focus there, there's a lot of spray foam. So technically this is already, insulated. However, it's pretty thin in some spots. I mean, this is only like 1/4 of an inch and about an inch over here. So what I'm going to be doing is a very messy job. Is we're going to be coming in here and shaving this off so I can at least get an inch. I'm going to try to get some poly sideboard up here. That's an R6 rating at an inch versus the sort of 4 or 5 that the density foam here is. So I think it'll work out pretty well. The other thing you can see is it's just light rust at the moment. I know the lighting's not great in here at the moment. But in the ceiling, just, probably winter condensating, things like that. So a quick little brush, that all came off. We're going to neutralize that and get some paint on there. But that'll take some time getting all these metal ribs applied, little reinforcement, get some of this rust off, and again, get some of this foam out of the way so we can double check the rust. And as you can see, just get the 6x9s back in here. We did trim some of this foam down. So possibly be putting up a little bit more behind here. This is the very front of the upper cab, and yeah, we're just plugging along. We got the sort of handmade speaker boxes. These will be coming out. We won't be having speakers in the ceiling. Got, see, it should be pretty easy to pop out there. Very flexible roof. I've not stood on this roof, and I don't know that I really want to. We were going to put some ninja bars on there, I think, for some trees. But probably won't be doing much other than solar on the roof because I don't want to add too much height to this. As we walk back here, again, we still have the air conditioning unit. I'm going to have to pull this down very carefully and set it on a table in here in order to do this last panel. But I'll take you into the garage and we'll show you what kind of paneling we're looking at using. So these transit windows aren't double pane. There's a pretty big gap, so I could build something into here. But we, again, are looking at possibly including this middle window and putting it back to just steel outside, and I'll have a front window and a rear window. Or if it's just easier, maybe we'll panel the whole thing up and just get some custom RV windows in here. I'm going to look at a company out of Vancouver, Washington called In Motion or something Motion that I just discovered online. I like to work with Northwest companies here because they're close and easy. So I'm going to be giving them a call this week. It is the weekend, so once the week gets done, I do like having all this fresh air. In fact, I wasn't really going to be putting in a ceiling vent because I have all these fresh air vents here. I do think it would be advantageous to put in one sort of probably a max air unit. I do seem to like those over the Fantastics. One max air unit for a couple reasons. One, just for air circulation. I can actually open these side windows and then it would just draw fresh air straight through the cab. Which I think would be amazing. But also just the fact that it's 12 volts and it'll run off our solar system quite well. This big boy back here, the AC unit, I can turn the fans on and leave the AC condensing units off. And that on low is very quiet and blows a lot of air. It circulates a ton of air. However, I have a feeling the motors on that are going to draw quite a bit, so I wouldn't be able to leave that on very much. But it certainly, if you're cooking in here for a few minutes, that would circulate enough air to keep the condensation out. You crack a few of these top windows, and I don't think you really have an issue. So right now, sort of on hold with whether or not we're going to put in a ceiling fan. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.